Another one I want to get into ya Kanye. Le bono tara. Not.
Ayini lang khathatse. Ilagantsi ke bala raka ga khona I can't follow this shit.
There's so many aspects to this conversation. So I was listening to Casper's album this week. So Cassper, just bumping it. So Cassper has a song there. I think you remember track 4, Loco. At the end of it, honale like a part where he's talking about the niggas that he hates. So he's talking about ragate, you know.
Banana hip hop papa.
Yeah.
Papa or something like that.
Or something.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. The so-called presidents of hip hop.
Yeah.
He said so-called presidents of hip hop. And then I went back to Karage, the rant SA Nota that he had on Cassper's album after it dropped. And I'm thinking, oh, that nigga must have heard that track 4 and heard that little outro, yeah, Cassper, and that nigga got heated and personalized it. Because now it sort of made sense, you know? Because
But he was already shitting on Cassper even before the album dropped.
Yeah, just before the album. So I think because Fano went really hard and I was so surprised, not only it's like 2 fucking what AM and you're already shitting on this album, bro. Have you actually sat down and listened to the album? Because he started shitting on it early, like because Cassper had a listening session.
Mm-hmm.
After it dropped, okay, that was broadcast on YouTube, and Fano was already shitting on it heavy. Then.
Is it not because from the leak?
Maybe from the leak.
But excuse me. Is there anything to be said about the point that he was putting across?
Yeah.
In terms of SA hip hop.
Yes, some are valid. Some are valid.
Which parts?
Kind of especially around Cassper, when it's Mfana is not developing at the pace that he should be developing at his 5th album. You know, Mfana has increasingly become worse per album. I
think maybe a lot of Nota's sentiments stem from the type of hip hop that we're making, because it seems to be it seems to be leaning a bit too much to the American
sound. I can give him that for nasty, but I can't accuse that for Cassper, bro. Cassper gave us a Kwaito album.
This one?
Yeah, no, not this one.
Yeah, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about like the hip hop that's happening today. Is sounding quite American.
Yeah, but Mfana has a lot of African inspired samples on the album. You know, homie went and fetched Zola to sing a gospel song in his fucking intro.
Yeah, I get that.
He had that Friday night in LA, that sample.
But I still feel like for the most part, our content and the way that we deliver hip hop,
the flows
is very American. Like it's you know, I was watching while that mess was happening, while he was shitting on Cassper, he mentioned I don't think it was him or somebody else. He said that, you know, we should go back to, what was it, 2014, right? 2014, 2015, 2016, right? And then I started to remember some songs that used to come out. Bo Sorimak. Remember Sorimak?
Yeah, and talk. Kanaguman Kirex.
Sorimak. Yeah, with Mugs on the Inela Vigilante, I think.
Oh, it's a Vigilante.
It was a Vigilante track where Mugs was on the video with crutches.
Yeah.
Like Tibo or something.
Yeah.
And I was listening to that thing, and those sounds were very
South
African. Then I heard it was another Vigi track, man. Pro Kid was on that track.
Yeah, K-Board.
Yeah, man. You know, like the songs that were coming out during that time.
Yeah, KO was Kanda, that sound that he was developing then.
Elore, Cassper Lena, when he came in, he was coming in on the same tip.
But the same-
you know,
yeah.
like the hip hop sound during that time was distinctly South African, distinctly so, right? And then it was almost as if like we started American,
Yeah.
we sort of matured, you know, got into our self and our identity, and sort of went back to America again. I don't know, but I say this based on really like limited knowledge because I don't follow modern hip hop
as much.
Yeah, you know.
No. But I wonder because if we look at the new age kids, like if we look at Bo Costa Titch, if we're looking at Bo Kanagman, Nasty, you know, and I'm only speaking about the big name, the
like
big
like if you listen to who's that kid,
80s.
Zuki Coke Dope, you know, like that, and he's good.
Yeah, he's dope.
Good.
He's dope.
He's
He's
good,
dope.
you know.
He's dope.
But
He's dope.
there's nothing that says South African about his sound.
Yeah. I guess
And I think maybe
no tauna buela to that.
that's what upsets him. Yeah.
Yeah. But happy because Mfana was instrumental in that sound, ya Cuesta, where they were taking house loops and, you know, to create bongo to and all of these sounds that Mto. So I guess Liana having that behind the scenes knowledge and being a producer himself and whatnot, maybe it stems from there. I'm not too mad at the direction that
I mean, if you look at, because I was listening to the episode, Nota, where they had him on the No Hidden Agenda.
Yeah, shout out
to the homies.
To the homies.
On the No Hidden Agenda podcast, and he made a reference to Costa Stitch.
Costa Titch.
Yeah.
Umratam.
Costa man.
Costa Titch.
Titch.
Yeah, it's white boy.
Not Stitch. Costa Titch, ne?
Yeah.
But he said that Mfana Nukilingamle, he came in and he took hip hop and made it South African. Like he took he well, I haven't heard
it's gimmicky. I disagree.
I haven't heard any of his other songs. I expect it to be gimmicky because Gillingham. But that King Kalagata,
yeah. And the reason why finish your point.
Pina sounds South African. It's gimmicky, you're right. It's not my cup of tea. But he was sort of making reference like the sound that you were supposed to be making, and he's gonna get rich and famous off of it when it was something that you should have been on to begin with.
I get it.
Which made me feel some kind of way to say, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because when that boy, he's hopping onto, like his sound has inale. I can remember some of his new songs that he's previewing on his Instagram, like that I'm a piano sound, and then aba era. Maybe he's got a writer, Zulu, like there's catchphrases, that's a Zulu, so too that he will add into that, you know, to make it like Fennec bars. But it's gimmicky because he's white, you know what I'm saying? And then the core of his sound, it's still uniquely South African.
And the people that were carrying that South African sound are no longer rapping anymore.
Yeah.
Or they're not as big as they used to be. And I'm talking your Mugses, I'm talking your Maiz,
Questa.
I'm talking Questa, Kid X. You know, I'm talking
KO still pushing it a little bit.
Yeah, KO. Old days Smashers.
Smashers, yes.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, Zinga now. Yeah, we pizza Zinga now.
And Zinga, and even Ginger actually sounds South African. From what I'm picking up, you know, from his sound. And then then there's this like trap-esque sound that's happening, harmonizing Ari the Kid type track.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I have a little beef
with that sound.
With that, yeah.
That is not something I would put on Cassper though.
No.
That's where I a little bit.
But I do feel like when he raps, I do feel like he's not rapping for us.
Who, Cassper?
Yeah. I do feel like Casper's not rapping for us. I feel like Cassper's not rapping for South Africans. I feel like Cassper is obsessed with his ambition to go international.
I don't think so, B.
And he's like, because because I listened to that whole album, bro, and I'm like, bro, I couldn't relate to any of those tracks besides the sampling that he used, ne? And then at the very end of the track, ne? Only then did I feel like I'd entered South Africa. Nyogo.
Kanyog.
Yeah. When Nyogo came in and I'm like, yo, shit, okay, you know,
Yeah.
we back.
Okay.
But then when the album starts, like this guy is rapping to me and in English.
Yeah, word.
You know, with introspective English raps that are
Yes.
very synonymous with American rappers.
Yes. Sheba.
The type of verse that I would the type of verses that I would expect him, and he in fact did rap on Sway.
Is Cassper making Mutswako?
No.
Cassper is not making Mutswako music anymore.
No, but I don't think he ever was, and I don't think that he ever had to. But there's a way to make.
But he
hip-hop
came out as a Mutswako rapper. His first album was heavily Mutswako-esque.
Was that the one with Gushesh?
Yeah, with Gushesh.
Okay, I never listened to that album. Yeah.
Yeah, very first album. Second, Gushesh was second.
Two albums. Birthmark 1.0, Birthmark 2.0 dropped before that. That was his first successful album.
No,
Gushesh, ne?
Yeah,
Which was
Gushesh.
Tsolopele.
Yeah.
Before Tsolopele.
Called Tsolofel.
Tsolofel.
Tsolofel was his first successful album. But he had two prior.
That are
Unknown.
Birthmark
Yeah.
1.0. Birthmark
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Nagbata Mtwara from Tsolofelo. Tsolofelo, he was still spitting a lot in Setswana.
You see, I would have liked him to establish some sort of hybrid, man, you know? And I'm not getting that.
Yeah.
I'm not,
No. He's not doing it.
I'm not getting that.
And
even, it doesn't have to be Mutswako. You know? You can rap in your mother tongue. It doesn't have to be Mutswako, even though it's
yeah. No, he doesn't do a lot of that.
Yeah.
He doesn't do. So I would readily admit to you, Hore, Mfanao doesn't rap a lot. Kasetswana, it's just a few tracks. I mean, from his second song.
Then I heard
We are down.
Yeah.
It's mostly English.
while I was playing, you know, those old videos. There was a song that came on. Came on that guy went to Native Rhythms, the rapper.
Zakwe.
Right, there was a song that he's doing there. I think Questa is on that joint. It's got like a catchy hook, so man, that doesn't mean anything. Like some clicking. Hey. Give it to him, you know.
I don't know what the song is.
When was that song? When did that song
I said
come?
last year or 2008, 18. I mean.
Yeah, you know, and like when I saw that, I was
Yeah,
17.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called 17. I felt like, yeah, man, like this
This is the sound.
is South Africa.
Yeah, this is the sound.
This is South Africa. You know, but if I played Cassper to someone like
True.
if somebody asked me for South African hip hop that was not South African,
You wouldn't put Cassper as an ambassador
I wouldn't
for that.
play. Yeah, I wouldn't put Cassper there. And that's why I'm saying that I think Cassper is really trying to break into the international market. That's his horizon. He wants to see himself that there, and making music for us is not going to put him there.
Oh man,
That's just how I feel.
Yeah. My take from listening to Cassper's album, I don't feel he has those aspirations, but I sort of feel he's moved into popular
Music. Okay.
You know, there's a clear direction for him to have big anthemy, you know,
Type.
you know, Polisedi, like he's over that big pop appeal. For me, that's that.
But are you picking that up from this album? I would have said that about him with the previous ones.
Yeah, I think
Because
always been orchestrated.
Because Hukwala Slimo on local radio stations.
Yeah.
Especially the vernacular radio stations.
Yeah.
It's not this album. Hukwala Slimo ka
Good.
kapa Gushesh
Yeah.
kapa whatever else that he has been doing that caught on.
Yeah, but wabona, like if you look at the song he has now with Zola, that book, because it's such a poppy song
Okay.
that is getting airplay
All over.
the entire time. He's giving you Egyptian Cotton with Anthony Hamilton. That's the song. That's the song that's playing on your Eddie Zondi.
But international.
I hear you.
My nigga's trying to go international.
I hear you.
He was one of the few rappers that aggressively went at collaborating with American artists.
Yeah, and heavily so.
Heavily
And honale, some collabs just did. Hadiyete sense. Like he's got a song called Thoughts with this American called Boogie or Boogie or some shit.
Okay.
Like that feature is not necessary. That song is dope with just Cassper on it. I kind of feel like that feature is not. It's totally unnecessary.
I really believe he has those aspirations.
Yeah. I can get the Anthony Hamilton feature on the Egyptian Cotton. He actually sounds really, really good on that.
Even the naming of the tracks.
Yeah, even
Even the naming of the tracks, bro. Like,
Nkululeko.
bro, that album is not for us, bro. I swear to God.
All right. Once again, but I didn't want us to revert to a review of Casper's album.
But yeah.